Hey guys, and welcome back to the lid shop. Now today is not gonna be your usual lid shop video where I work on cars or do some other stuff here in the shop. No, today I'm gonna be unboxing the parts that I bought for my car on Wish. Yes, I said Wish, I bought some parts there. Everybody does it, so don't blame me. It's just cheap and fun. And we're gonna unbox some stuff that is here, and I got some other exciting news about some other parts, but that comes in a minute. So before we can start, I need to clean up this part over here because that's not unboxing ready. It's just a big mess. So I'm gonna be cleaning that up and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so we're gonna talk about the parts that I got from Wish. And I'm gonna be talking about some parts that are not here yet, but they are coming. They're not even ordered yet, but they are coming in the future, and I'm really excited about that, and I hope it excites you guys too. So, the reason for this video and not just working on the car is because my knee is still killing me. And I haven't been able to work in the shop or at work this week. Well, I worked half days. Good news about that is we found out what it is and now I can work on it. And in the future, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. But it's not the good news that I was talking about for this video, but we'll get to that. Alright, as you can see, these are the parts that I got from Wish. And I know a lot of people and a lot of you guys order Wish parts too, because they're just fun, they're cheap. Doesn't matter if they don't show up because they are just a few bucks a piece. And they can make you smile. They don't even have to go on the car, but just ordering them, seeing them, and then finding out it doesn't fit. It's all for fun. So we got some stickers. These are Nissan stickers. I'm gonna put them on the calipers before I put on the clear coat. So this is gonna be under the clear coat. And we got a doggo as well. I don't know why. Now you might wonder, what are these stickers? Well, they are gonna be in a future video way ahead. I'm not gonna tell anything, but this should be a hint. So, what we have next is, well, the usual thing that a car guy orders on Wish, and those are just some dress-up bolts. They look really nice. I don't recommend using these for something that is heavy or is critical, or, well, everything safety related, don't use these because I don't know if the bolts are any good. But just for a little bracket or a little overflow tank, these are just perfect for that because they look good and they are cheap as hell. So I got 2 bags of those and I got them in blue. I don't know if I'm gonna use the blue, but we will see in the future. Next thing we got, these are really for shits and giggles. I'm not gonna use this. I may use these in the future on the Nissan just for some night shots because I think it's gonna look cool. These are some valve lights, so you just put them on the valve stem for your tire and they light up as you drive. So yeah, it's just a really simple thing and it's gonna make me smile and laugh, and everybody is gonna enjoy it when we use those in the evening. So it's just funny and it's a few bucks. Doesn't really matter. We're going a little bit in depth on the other stuff because they are not just simple things, they are things I'm definitely gonna use. Well, minus one thing I'm not sure if I'm gonna use one, and that's this thing. Well, we'll get to that. First thing I want to show you guys, and I'm really excited for that, I want to redo the front bumper because the lights that are in it are just old and ugly. I don't really like them, and new cars have little LEDs in the bumper or in the headlight as daytime running lights. So I got these two and we're gonna test them in a minute. But these are just some strips that I'm gonna put in the bumper on the bottom in the holes that are there for oil coolers or something like that. And I think it's gonna look really cool to have some daytime running lights in a little L shape or a U shape. And they are also indicators. So when I switch the indicator on, they are gonna flash orange and the daytime running light is gonna shut off. So I think that is gonna look really cool and I'm definitely gonna use these. The next thing is just some bars for the splitter because I kind of like when you have a splitter on the front and it's kind of aggressive with 2 bars that hold it up because it's big. I love that. I'm gonna do that, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna buy them on Wish because if I, and God forbid, hit a curb, these are just really cheap to replace. And if you get some real ones in carbon, it's gonna be expensive to replace. And they are already a little bit damaged, but well, I don't really care because you're not gonna see it when you stand in front of the car. A tiny bit of damage, but that doesn't matter. I am gonna use these and they also just cost a few bucks. Now the next thing, I don't know if I'm gonna use these ones. Let's get them out of packaging, because this is an unboxing and I haven't unboxed anything yet. So I'm gonna unbag this one. These are just some canards that I can use on the back bumper or front bumper. I am not really sure why I bought these, but I think they look kind of cool. They are quite nice. So we will see if I'm gonna use these. You can just put them on the bottom of your bumper as a little splitter or canard, just what you like to call it, or diffuser pieces, I don't know, but maybe we're gonna use this. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna buy more Wish products in the future because I need headlights and other little stuff, so I'm gonna place another order. But for today, this is by far the coolest thing that we have, and I'm really excited for this one. We are gonna put underglow under the car. Now keep in mind, if this doesn't look good or it's just broken in a few weeks, I will install a new set that is better quality, but for now we're gonna try the Wish kind, because I think it's gonna be really cool, and this also costs a few bucks. So why not try it for a little bit of money, and maybe it looks really cool and it works a long time. So well, this is gonna be the first real unboxing. It looks really nice. I must say, for a Wish product, this looks really good. And it's also controlled by an app, so I don't need a little remote in the car. I can just turn it on and off on my phone, and I think that is really cool. These are the LED strips, and I don't think I'm gonna test these ones in this video because I need the app and I'm using my phone to film the other angle. I'm really impressed by the quality for just a really cheap product, and I hope they are gonna be long enough for the side skirt. I think they are about the longest version they had, so I hope it's gonna be big enough, and otherwise we're gonna buy a second set and we just add that. They come pre-connected, so you can shorten the wires if you can solder or just use other connectors, but I recommend not doing that because the cables in this are gonna be really thin. I know that from experience, so I don't advise you to do that, but you could if you want. I'm just gonna use the full cable length, and I'll just wrap it around something with a zip tie because, well, it's a Japanese car from the 90s and zip ties keep it together. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Now we're just gonna test the indicators, see how they work and if we're gonna use them and keep them. And after that, I'm gonna unbox the big boxes that are behind me over there, and I'm gonna tell you the really good news. So don't go anywhere and stay here because, well, you're gonna be excited for the good news, or you can just skip ahead and be lame, do that. But for now, we're gonna test the indicators, the daytime running lights, the little strip thingy-dingies. So it's just really simple. You got some zip ties in there. I recommend using other zip ties because there are differences in zip ties. Really cheap zip ties just break, and really good zip ties can hold a lot of weight and are just strong overall, so they are good to use. I wouldn't use these ones. So as you can see, there are 3 cables in it. It's just a ground, the daytime running light, and the blinker, the indicator. We're gonna connect this to the ground. I got a little power supply over here. We're gonna connect this to the ground, this to the positive, and then the daytime running lights should go on. And then after that, we can take the positive off this one, put it on this one, and then the indicator should go on. So we're gonna see if it works. I really hope they work because I really want to use this, like I said. So let's go. Alright, so right now we have a positive and a ground over here, 12 volts, and it should work if I connect the ground to the ground and positive to positive. So here goes the ground. I hope this is gonna work. How about that? Doesn't work. Alright, round 2. If I did it right, it should work this time. So we're gonna connect the ground to the ground again, if I can get it in.
That's what she said.
What do you know? It works. So yeah, I think it's gonna look quite cool. If it's in the bumper like this, as a daytime running light, I think it's gonna look cool. So we're gonna keep these because the lighting is, well, good. Alright, so if I connect the yellow wire right now to the positive, it should blink. And it does. Look how cool that's gonna look. I'm gonna make a lot of people angry that I'm gonna put this in an old Japanese car, but I don't care. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I think this is gonna be really cool in the front bumper, so I'm gonna do it, and you can all just subscribe down below if you enjoy the videos. Alright, so that's it for the Wish stuff, and now I can show you guys what's in the boxes, and I can tell you guys about the other parts if you didn't already skip ahead. If you did and you're at the end, wait, you're not, never mind. Alright, so in these two boxes there are the stands for the Golf 2, so he can put the car on stands on track. And if you haven't seen the videos about the Golf 2, I recommend you do, because it's going to be a really cool track build and you should watch it from the beginning. But if we just tear open one box real quick. So here are the stands that he got, and it's quite a nice finish. It's just black, it's quite thick material, and it's quite a thick bottom, so you have good contact to the ground and your car is not gonna fall off. So he got 4 of those for his Golf. And then in this box we got some new LED lights for the ceiling, because I don't like the lighting in here. And I always have to set up extra lights to make it look a little bit better, because if I don't, it's really dark in here and you cannot see anything, or the quality is just not good. And I don't like that. So yeah, I always put up extra lights. And now we have LED lighting for the ceiling, so the lighting in here is gonna be way better. And last but not least, I got an update for the engine, because soon I'm gonna be ordering all the parts for the engine that I need. And that includes forged pistons, forged rods, stage 3 camshafts, yeah, 272 camshafts, so it's gonna be a choppy boy, and I'm really excited for that one, because, well, just idle alone is gonna be amazing. I also got ACT clutch, we got new springs, valve springs, and we got new valves, and that's because I want to run 10,000 RPM. It's gonna be insane, and I don't really know if we're gonna achieve that, but all the new parts that I bought should be able to run 10k RPM. So that's gonna be absolutely insane. And as you guys may already know, the external wastegate is going out the hood, so that's gonna be insane too. I'm probably forgetting some little bits that I'm gonna order, but the order that I'm gonna place at Drift HQ is gonna be massive. I've been talking to the guys and they have everything in stock that I need. So the moment I click order, it's gonna be sent to me. It is from America, so it's gonna take a little bit of time, but when it arrives, we're gonna build the engine. It's gonna be done sooner than you think. There's gonna be a video about the engine and the rebuilding, the resurfacing, everything that has to be done to the block and to the head. So that's coming in the future. But for now, I just wanted to tell you guys the parts that we're gonna order, and it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be amazing. And I can't wait to show you guys, and I can't wait to drive it, because I really miss my car. Sadly, that's gonna be it for today, because, well, I need to give my knees some rest again. I've been sitting over here, so it's not as bad as I would have worked on the car, but still I need to let them rest, because I want to be productive as soon as possible, and I want to finish the Golf 2 so the next project can arrive. But yeah, this is gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe down below and drop a like, helps me out, and I'll see you guys at the next one.